So, as the title suggests, guys, I've broke Football Manager. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I think I'm being punished for the fact that I haven't really loaded up this save and played it properly for a week now, because of Christmas and New Year, etc. So, I just think I'm being a bit punished, if I'm honest. Things have taken a turn since the last episode. I've nosedived off the end of a cliff. Let's look at the schedule now. Just look at it. You don't need me to talk you through it, but I'm going to anyway. But as you can see, we've not scored a single goal in 6 games now. We lost 1-0 on the bounce 3 times. We drew 0-0 on the bounce 3 times. We have not scored a goal, which is absolutely ridiculous. On top of that, the squad, although on paper they look a little bit happy, they all want to they all want to hang me is probably the best way to describe it, because we're underperforming in the league. We're 8th in the league. Let's take a quick look at that. We're just outside the European spots at the moment. They've had a big moan at me saying we're rubbish, sort it out. So that's kind of what we got to do. Don't take into the fact that I've just won 3 Premier League titles in a row. Football's fickle, and they've all forgotten that 16 games into this season, and they all want me to do something about it or leave, basically. So, on the back of that, Trent has come out, our captain, and lovingly thrown his support behind me, which is always nice to see. And of course, we've gone for a tactical change. Now, it does look very similar, although we have now got 2 inside forwards, hoping to join in with those attacks and obviously get the wing backs to push on and throw support that way. We've kind of gone for very similar to what we were using the last couple of seasons. We've gone for a bit more of a higher tempo, short passing game, retain possession, play it out of defence this time, and hopefully work it into the box and get those good attempts that we hopefully can finish. That's the plan. So in this episode, we're about to play Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. We need to score a goal. We just need to score a goal. I'm not even looking to win the game at this moment. Just want a goal to be scored, and then we'll build from there. And of course, we've got Bournemouth after them. One thing to touch upon, we have, where is he? Mr. Darwin Núñez. I didn't offer him the game time he wanted because he's not been playing very well. So he wants to leave. So he's more than likely going to be leaving in the January transfer window. I mean, a goal in 10 games is not good enough. So, yeah, that's fine. So things are not looking good. We've got players that want to leave. We can't score a goal. So hopefully we're going to be celebrating in this episode because we're going to score a goal. Not even win, just score a goal. Let's get into the Arsenal quarter-final and hopefully turn things around. So I am sticking to my principles in this save so far. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent, Gomez, Pennington and Beck the back 4. Midfield 3 is Elliott, King and Bajcetic. And then the front 3 is Salah, Doak and Kumas. Like I said, I'm sticking to my guns. I've got to keep playing the youth. There's no point of trying to cheat my way out of this and go back to playing the first 11, so to speak, and trying to get out of it that way. We've got to try and do it the hard way. Of course, we have named the tactic Liverpool 2.0, and hopefully that's quite fitting that it gets some good luck. Now, I'm full of optimism. I'm hoping that a tactic change, a bit of morale boosting sort of in the team talks where we've gone in and kind of said, yeah, we'll change everything. Don't worry, it'll all be okay. They seem happy. So hopefully that gives me a little bit of confidence that we might actually score a goal this game. So at the end of this episode, if I'm still sounding pretty depressed, I probably will be. So hopefully we get a goal. Now this looks to be a nice bit of play building here. Doak now to Elliott. Not very often we've had a highlight this last episode or so. Elliott to Bajcetic. Oh, wow, look at that. 6 games without a goal, 20 minutes into the game. Maybe we just love playing on camera. Maybe not after the last episode, but 1-0 up already. I mean, let's just build from here. Let's not concede straight away. That would be a bit of a disappointment. Yeah. I mean, that of course that happens, doesn't it? We've waited 6 games for a goal. We score one. And then 2 minutes later, we concede. So, yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it? But let's build on the positives. We've actually scored a goal. Bajcetic scored it. So, hopefully, this is the start of many to come. Now, I know it's a bit early in the game, but let's just throw a bit of encouragement, to the boys. It would be nice to make it to the semi-final. It really would. Of course, Martinelli now with the corner just before half-time. We don't want to concede. It looks like Alisson tipped that onto the woodwork there. And that's out for a goal kick, so apparently not. Let's just get to half-time at 1-1 for now. And you could probably tell in my voice, I'm just so pleased that we finally scored. You do not know, well, obviously, the ones of you that do play Football Manager through thick and thin will completely get how painful it is to just sit there and watch your team play 6 games on the bounce and not even look like they're going to score. I mean, that's the problem. Most of those games, if not all, we didn't even look like we were going to score a goal. So it was quite painful to watch, but a bit of renewed optimism. Hopefully Arsenal don't go and spoil that for me. Although it doesn't look good at the start of this first half. We're only about 30 seconds into the second half, and Odegaard now plays the ball. Oh, wow, and that's just gone wide for a corner, I think. Good defending there by Gomez, I think that was. Not the start to the second half that we wanted, really. I think we can get it away. That's better. Always relieved when you see a play stop like that, but they're straight back on the attack, Arsenal. I think we are going to do well to hang on for this attack. Oh, wow, that was a good save again. Oh, offside. That's all right then. I think we need to change something. Kumas has been quite quiet. Salah's not been that good too at all either. I think I might take Salah off and put Carvalho on there as an inside forward. Mark King not having the best game. I wonder if we can swap him round with Elliott and then bring Jones on there to play as the Mazzala. Sounds like a good plan in my head. But Arsenal have other ideas apparently on the pitch. So here we go again. I don't like the fact that we got it away. We need to get this away. Oh, and that's just from on the post. I don't like the fact that every time it goes to highlight, Arsenal are absolutely bombarding our goal. I think we're going to go slip back to a balanced approach and just see if that can destabilise Arsenal at all. Right, this is what we like to see. We're on the ball. Let's have a nice... Oh, what are you doing, Elliott? Wow. Nice bit of build-up play. Don't like the fact we want to play around with the ball here, though. I know we like to play out from the back, but... I mean, that's just taking it a little bit too extreme. Gomez now to Ben Doak. I don't like any of these passes we're playing at the minute. Would be nice to just get the ball over the halfway line. There we go. Carvalho, of course, loses it straight away. And Arsenal, again, are on the attack. And they only need to seem to thread a couple of balls together. And before they know it, they're pressing on the edge of our box. Whereas, I mean, that was a good save there. We just like to apparently play around with it in front of our own goal. So I think we're going to demand a bit more because we aren't playing well at all. Hopefully, though, they'll appreciate the fact that we have tried to change tactic. And hopefully, as the games go on, I mean, we've got Bournemouth next. I think a 15th in the league. So if there was ever a confidence building game to play, you'd want to play someone in the bottom 3 or 4 teams, wouldn't you? So hopefully, if this doesn't go to plan, we've only had 4 shots, by the way. If this doesn't go to plan, then I think actually what we might do is work the ball into the box, because sometimes that can hinder you. Whereas you're sort of trying too hard to put it into the box without actually just taking the opportunities if they come. So hopefully that's going to help us in some way, shape or form. But yeah, we were saying if any game you want to be playing, it's probably Bournemouth after this. So let's just hope we get through this game. I mean, it will go to penalties, I think, if we stay 1-1. I think it would be cruel to concede now, so let's hope we don't. Anyway, let's start looking at penalty takers. I think Jota can come on for Lewis Kumas there. And I also think... I don't know. Do you know what? I'm trying to think. I don't know if it goes to extra time on the later rounds of the Carabao Cup. I don't think it does it? I think it goes straight to penalties. Hopefully we don't need them, but the way we've played since that opening goal inside 20 minutes... I mean, this is promising, surely. This would be nice to give us that bit of confidence. And then Beck loses it. Oh, why? Is it me? Should I stop talking? Martinelli now. Havertz, that's a penalty. Of course it's a penalty. In the 84th minute, Arsenal get a penalty. I mean, you can check VAR all you want, but that's a penalty. There we go. Just to rub it in. Need to see it in big letters on the screen as well, so thank you. Alisson, please step up. You've played so well this game. And he doesn't save it. And we're back to losing ways. Yeah, I think we're going out the Carabao Cup here, guys. Or are we? Jones with the ball. Pennington. This is what we want. This is exactly what Arsenal did to us. We scored and they scored 2 minutes later. Let's do exactly the same to them, please. Jones with the ball. You're not going to score from there. Not going to score from there at all. Well, that was disappointing. That was a proper anticlimax, that highlight there. I think that's it. Arsenal really have dominated us. So... let's move on to Burnley. Let's move on to Bournemouth and hope for the best. You can tell I'm not feeling the best after that. Although we did score, but I think the fact that we played so poorly kind of makes it even more depressing. But let's try and beat Bournemouth. I don't think we're being too dramatic when I say I think we're desperate. Absolutely desperate for a win against Bournemouth. So this is the lineup, hopefully, to get us that win. We've got Alisson in goal, Bradley, Konate, Gomez and Robertson the back four. Gravenberch, Mark King and Jones the midfield three. And of course up front we've got Mo Salah, Carvalho and Kumas. So let's get into kickoff. And do you know what? Look at that recent form. 2 losses and 3 draws in the last 5 games. I'm in desperate need of a win. Otherwise, we might even get sacked. I'm a little bit kind of worried that we're teetering on the edge of being sacked now. So we need a good performance. I'm still not sure on the tactic. I'm still not sure on the team instructions. The thing is, I'm playing about with it so much. I haven't really got the time or the patience to let it bed in and hopefully see results. I kind of need instant success because the board are really on our backs now. Of course, there's no better team to hopefully play than Bournemouth to try and get the win. It looks to be a good start. Hopefully is that a penalty? I think it might be. We could really do with that penalty if it was. They think Bradley is faking an injury. Is that right? He looks in pain to me. Hopefully not. But let's have the penalty, please. No penalty. Free kick. I don't know. That looked inside the box to me. Mo Salah to Gravenberch. Good double save there. Gravenberch back with the ball. Konate now over the header. And he saved it again. Good pressure there in the first 20 minutes. Something I've not been able to say for 6 or 7 games now. Of course, we did score our first goal against Arsenal in that last game. All in vain in the end. Hopefully, I'm not going to be saying the same. And Mo Salah's given the ball away there. Can we get back and get rid of this? This is exactly what has been happening game after game after game. Bournemouth now with a little bit of possession, and it's given up there. Yeah. It started okay. I mean, I'm impressed with the possession. I'm impressed with the shots we've had. We're just not scoring any goals. We've scored 1 goal in, so far, 7 games if we count. 8 games if we count this so far. A cross in there it's all going a bit pear-shaped here. Robertson with the ball, loses the ball, and it looks like Bournemouth. I'm very nervous every time the opposition team go on the attack. I always think the worst. But Kumas now, lovely ball through from Jones to Kumas. Oh, and is this offside? It did look close. But I'm hoping Kumas has got the first goal. His first goal in a while, I think. A goal. So we're 1-0 up. We finally scored a goal that actually means something in the Premier League. And we're 1-0 up against Bournemouth. We are playing good. We are playing very, very nicely. Bradley with the ball now. Is that a penalty? I think that one must be. Was it inside the box? I think it was. He stood in the box, but I don't know if the foul was. Surely, right? No penalty again. Another free kick. Very strange. I don't really see those type of decisions, but to see two in the first half of a game, very strange. Hopefully we can make something of this anyway. Robertson with the free kick into Gravenberch, and that's gone out for a corner. Still got the pressure on the Bournemouth goal. There's a couple of occasions where Bournemouth have been able to get forward, but generally speaking, most of this first half has been completely us. But again, that can be quite risky when you don't score more than one goal. So let's hope hopefully we get another goal before half time, just to settle those nerves for second half. Good to see we're up into 7th there. 5 points off of 4th place. We have got Man United have got 2 games in hand on us. Not a good thing. But here's Bournemouth with the ball. Don't like to see them with a good spell of possession. I would like to get the ball off them as quickly as possible. In-swinger there. Somehow gets the header off. But that's just gone over the bar there. Bit of a let-off there for us. Especially since you just look at those stats and we have dominated, but we're only 1-0 up. So hopefully we get a better second half. And I don't know, I'm just going to say we're not happy. Because we're not really. We're 1-0 up. We need to be more than like 2-3-0 up. But we should be. I'm just looking at the table. Bournemouth are only 2 points off the relegation spots. So we really, and that's with Southampton and Brentford with a game in hand. So we should be doing a lot better than we are. Ball's come back to Robertson. Is this going to be a good chance here? Jones with the goal. We're 2-0 up. Curtis Jones there with the goal. Good stuff. Got that little bit of breathing space now. That's just what we needed. I might look to sort of start changing things up now. I think we're going to bring Tornianen on. Salah looks to have a bit of a knock there. I think that's a good decision. We'll find out, won't we? But 2-0 up. I mean, against Bournemouth, I'm 2-0 up. I'm so happy, and that's ridiculous to say, because this should be just one of those walkover games where we're 3-4-0 up by now. Absolutely smashing it, looking at the top of the league, thinking, yeah, we're going to do this. But we're not. I can't even look at the Champions League places right now. I just need to try and get a form sorted. And that's the biggest problem. I think what we're going to do is bring King off now and put Parsley on there just to try and get him some game time. Robertson's had a good game, but Owen Beck can come on in place of him as well. And I'd like another couple of goals, if I'm really honest. I need that confidence back in the team. We really do. We're really struggling, as you're all aware. So Gravenberch now with the corner, and that's an easy pick by the keeper there. Hopefully this isn't a swift counter-attack at all. I don't like them. Played it short. A nice little bit of pressing. Win the ball back nice and early would be good. I don't like to see Bournemouth across the halfway line. Nice interception there by Konate. Build from the back, please. Don't lose the ball. That's kind of all I'm asking. If there was an instruction to just say, just don't lose the ball. Just don't F it up and we'd be fine. Maybe they need to add that for FM25. Perhaps. But Konate, nice little bit of slow build-up play here. Just what we need, just to keep that clock ticking. We don't want a last-minute Bournemouth goal to make it 2-1. Lovely ball over the top there to Tornianen. It crosses it to Kumas. Kumas has got 2 for the game. That's surely wrapped up now. 3-0. Kumas has got 2. He's played very well. And nice to see Tornianen in there getting himself an assist as well. Nice to see Jones as well on the assist and getting a goal. So, yeah, played well. Although I have got a bit of a worry about Jones. His contract runs out in the summer. At the moment, he doesn't want to sign one. So I'm a little bit worried about that, but we'll go into that in more depth probably come transfer window, really. But until then, let's just focus on getting the performances back underway. Jones with the ball and straight over the bar. We're just talking about him. I think that's it. I think we've just run out 3-0 winners. I can finally say I finally finished an episode on a high. We've won 3-0 against Bournemouth, but who cares? We needed it. It's put us up to, I think, 7th in the table. Let's take a look. 8th. Oh, yeah. So we're not even into the European spots yet. But a win's a win. That's kind of all we need. We've got West Ham in 4 days' time. And, of course, we're going to bring you guys back a little bit later, probably in January. Let's take a quick look. I think we're going to have to bring you back for the FA Cup. Possibly that Man United game as well, I think, first and foremost. The FA Cup might mean a lot to us this year, considering I don't think we're going to win the Premier League. So next time out, FA Cup time, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.